Alright guys, we are back and in game right now. And as you can see, I am here. I've got my full set of armor on, got my flaming sword, got my shield. Feeling pretty good. My horse has his armor on. Fantastic. And I wanted to show you guys a nice little mod that I've been using in my playthrough so far. And it's very similar to the auto hide gear that I have a video of that I recorded last week. This is very similar, and it's kind of an alternative to that in some regard. They are very compatible with each other, but for shields specifically, it's kind of a one or the other situation. Now, you can tweak the auto hide gear to not include shields with the in-game config, but I just wanted to show you guys this pretty awesome mod that, rather than making your shield disappear when you sheath it, throws it onto your back. And that is a beautiful thing. That is fantastic. Man, we have some very talented people out here making some pretty awesome mods. And I mean, just look. That is awesome. It's showing up in the shadows even. You can see it there. I mean, this works flawlessly, and I am so impressed by these mod authors coming out here doing some pretty cool immersive things with this game. This is one of my absolute must-have mods, hands down. You know, it's pretty lightweight. You might not think that it does too much, maybe, but for immersion, it's pretty fantastic. Now, there is also an in-game menu you can access to adjust your shield. I think that adjusts I think that just adjusts the location of the shield, possibly up, down, left, and right, and perhaps angle as well. I really haven't messed with that at all, to be completely honest with you guys. This is just the default setting right here, and I think it is fantastic. But yeah, I think that's about all there is for showing off. Now, this does not include shields being on people's backs that are NPCs. As you can see, he has his shield in his hand. He is not sitting on his back, which, you know, it is what it is. The capabilities are just for the player character. That's totally fine by me. This feels fantastic. Alright guys, with the showcase and me fumbling my words out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and hop over to installation, which, with quite delight, is pretty easy installation process actually. I'll see you guys over there. Alright guys, we are on the Vortex mod page for Wonger Shield on Back. As always, I'm going to leave a link in the description down below so you guys can follow along with everything that I'm doing. And as always, please don't forget to endorse the mod if you like it. This is one of those mods I think is very deserving of the endorsements, and it's at a pretty poor ratio for how good of a mod it is. I think we can get that up, guys. Let's go ahead and move along into installation. I think first thing that we need to talk about is the requirements. Now, if you look here at requirements, there's the simple BP mod loader and UE4SS for Oblivion Remastered. Now, what I have discovered is that you truly, really only need one or the other of these installed. You do not need both. And I lean more towards the UE4SS for Oblivion Remastered. I think there are quite a few more mods that require that as a dependency anyways already. So it's likely that if you're modding the game, you probably already have that installed. And if you don't, you probably should. Now, I do have a video covering how to get UE4SS for Oblivion Remastered installed. I will leave a link in the description down below so you guys can follow along with that and get that installed. If you do find it interesting and you want to test out the simple BP mod loader, leave a comment down below and perhaps I can add that to my to-do list of mods to get installation set up for. But with that out of the way, I think we have covered the requirements. I'm going to proceed forward, assuming that everyone watching this has at least either or of these installed. We're going to go ahead and just move along to actual installation. So we go over here to Files, and you can see there are a couple of different versions here that we are looking at. Now, as you can see, one of these is already installed for me. They basically come in two different versions here. This is the SML, so this is Simple BP Mod Loader. So the SML is 4. And since I don't have that installed, I'm not going to use this version at all. Instead, I'm going to use the one that has the UE4SS version right here. And you can see here we have P to access the adjustment menu. That's pretty fantastic. We also have another version down here. This is the UE4SS 0.3 version. It's a previous version. Now, I think the mod author has left this up, but I'm going to stick with the latest, the 0.51 version. I think that's going to be the most recent and up-to-date version. I think it resolves a couple of different issues. See the fixed binding issue, as well as having the P key be the adjustment menu. Yeah, long story short, this is the version of the mod that I am going to install. If you do have the simple BP mod loader, you're going to need to follow basically these same instructions, but for that version. Let's go ahead and proceed forward. The UE4SS Vortex version is pretty simple. Again, it's going to remind us what is required. I'm just going to download this real fast. Slow download, I clicked, however. And you can see over here on Vortex, we have the Wonger's Shield Mod UE4SS installed and good to go right there. Vortex, pretty simple, pretty straightforward, pretty easy. It's the preferred method for me at the very least. But there are people that want to get this thing installed manually. And I'm going to go ahead and walk you guys through that right now. I'm just going to go here to the manual download option, go download, do a slow download, and it's going to ask me where I want to get this installed. I'm just going to go to, don't I have, yes, Recordings, Oblivion, Manual Mods. This is my folder where I stash all of the mods that I install manually. I'm just going to save this zip file right here, and then I'm going to open this file location. And now that I have it downloaded and installed, I'm going to go ahead and go to 7-zip and extract it. Once I see that there's another folder created, I'm going to go ahead and delete the zip file, and then I'm going to open this up. And you can see here there's a README as well as a folder called Logic Mods. And we need to take the contents of Logic Mods and drop them into the game. Now, if I go over here in Vortex, I can access my Oblivion Remastered pretty easy. Just open game folder right here. It's going to take me here. If you guys are installing this manually, you're probably well aware of where your Oblivion Remastered is installed, but if you are not aware, it's wherever you have Steam installed. It's going to be under Steam, Steam Apps, Common, Oblivion Remastered. Now, what we want to do is we want to take these three files under Logic Mods, and we're going to go into Oblivion Remastered, Content, Packs, Logic Mods. And you can see here in this folder structure, I went into Oblivion Remastered, Content, Packs, and Logic Mods. And in here, we do have these three files already. Now, the reason that I have these installed already is because we installed it already with Vortex, and it is currently enabled. If I disable this, and we take a look over here, you can see that they are now removed. They're no longer here. And if I go ahead and just enable it, you can see here it is, the Wonger Shield mod with the README, as well as a little file saying Vortex is taking over this folder. That just happens every time we use Vortex in a location. But that is essentially it for manual installation. You would just take these three files here, drag and drop them over, and that's it. You're done. It's really just that simple, that straightforward. It is a lot easier on Vortex, but manual install, not too bad. Drop three files off in the right location. Hopefully, that was pretty straightforward. I didn't lose anybody along the way, and you guys pretty much followed along pretty well. If you are having any issues, go ahead and leave a comment in the description, or leave a comment down below, and I'll try my best to get back to you guys. Usually, I'm pretty good about responding to comments and trying to help people debug things way across the internet. It is a bit tricky with people having different setups and whatnot, but for the most part, I think I got a pretty decent success rate on that front. Anyways, guys, that is all that I've got for you. This was the Wonger's Shield on Back mod, and please, again, don't forget to endorse the mod. This is a fantastic mod, and the mod author needs to know it. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you all next time. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video all the way through to the end. I really appreciate it, and I hope it was very helpful showcasing this mod and showing how to install it. I'm really hoping that we can get this channel growing so that we can show as many people as possible how easy it is to install some mods and showcase some really good mods that some hardworking people come up with. In order to do that though, I'm really going to need you guys' help. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Share this video with as many people as you can. We'll try to get this channel growing, and hopefully it helps as many people as possible. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time.